Hey, everybody. Surprise, surprise. I usually don't come in on a Tuesday. I just wanted to give some news real quick. I forgot a lovely lady wrote me about her young daughter who's in stage 3 ovarian cancer. The daughter's name is Kate. So I wanted to ask if y'all could say a prayer for Kate. My friend Marianne, the one you guys have been praying for, she started a new chemo. I mean, ovarian cancer sucks. So, but if you can keep saying a little prayer out there for her. And also, I guess Marie's table, I guess her husband has COVID and he had to go to the hospital because he has COVID. So, wish her well. That poor kid, she just no sooner starts getting taken off and then something else. Remember when her husband got cancer and oh gosh. I've been through times like this, so I can relate. But it helps when people say prayers and wish her well. So listen, since I wanted to make this a little short, this isn't going to be long. Let's take a look at Mitch McConnell real quick, like just to see what the deal is. Mitch McConnell. Apparently now the repubes are against him. Well, the Trumpsters are against him. And apparently they're asking for his finances. They want to check his wife out. All those things I told you guys that was going to come up. And Pete Buttigieg got his wife's job. So he'll be the one taking over. So let's check it out. What's the outcome with Mitch McConnell? Isn't that terrible? If you don't vote or say what they want, I mean, God. What was it? Sam Kinison used to talk about how the evangelist, Jesus is king. And they tighten the Bible belt. So he used to do that whole thing. He used to say that if Jesus could have never been married because could you see him going home and his wife saying, okay, Mr. Savior, where have you been? Out with your useless 12 friends? He goes, honey, I was dead and I brought myself up from the dead so I could say hello to you. I love you. Or when Jesus was on the cross, could somebody get a stepladder? I know maybe some of you would think that's sacrilegious, but I thought Sam Kinison, those first times, I got a little tired because I think he got too cocained out, so he was kind of going overboard. But boy, back in the beginning, his first HBO special. Okay, Mitch McConnell. What's the 411? Mitch McConnell. And thank you guys for the prayers. I'll tell you, group prayers help. Sometimes you'll go, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then you forget. Stop right now what you're doing. Take a deep breath. Ask that Kate gets better. And ask that Marianne. Both struggling from the same disease. I look at him just as ugly energy form. Ooh, here's Biden. I look at him just as ugly as an energy form as Trump. I think he's worse. Bad news. Bad news. Okay, what's the bad news, sir? Struggle behind him. He's not going to own the Senate like he did before. He's not going to have people. He thinks he can walk around and make people listen up, but he's in a weird predicament because you got your senators that are pro-Trumpsters, even those that are faking it. And then you got the ones that think, dude, we need to move on. Okay? He's going to have to pack his stuff and go, you guys. He's got the sun reversed. Look at this. There's going to be some stuff coming up that's going to screw him up. Let me ask real quick, you guys. Let's get somebody in here. I guess this is George Washington because I see that curl thing with the, now why would he come in? He's been working for this nation for some time. Remember that he's actually part of Stacey Abrams. So I don't know how he's doing this, but he wants me to tell you guys, tell us about Mitch McConnell. He called him honorary. Honorary. Does that make sense? It's going to be amazing. He did things that were really unconstitutional. He's not a very good person, and he also has a lot of underhanded dealings. When Pete Buttigieg gets in there, he's going to also help figure out what exactly she was doing. I'm telling you, his wife's in trouble, and McConnell allowed it. McConnell knows he's being used by the wife. Oh my God. It's not a story of true love. She joined on with him so she could partake in the power. And they live as gluttoners. Does that make sense? Gluttoners. Like they take all this money and they're not apologetic about it. He's allowing people to be struggling and he's not apologetic about it. He's corrupt. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So George wants me to tell you guys that everybody's here. Everybody wants to help. Now, you know who I'm seeing is Thomas Jefferson. He had a weird face. Don't ask me what it's like it's pointy or something. But Thomas Jefferson, as well as George Washington, had a lot of things that they need to apologize for themselves. But being that George is the first president, he didn't want a king in office, so he understands about the Constitution. He is part of this whole process. And we were as close, and I've said this before, we were as close to having a Hitler in office as we've ever had. And it wasn't just Trump. It was all the people around him. I don't know if you heard Steve Miller talking, but you realize that Steve Miller is throwing that stuff out at Trump, feeding him. Okay, we got to look at Trump because I just heard that Trump's getting it. Hold on. So he lost in the Supreme Court, which we knew. Okay. Let me tell you guys something. I heard it on the news. This isn't psychic, but remember I told you that probably Barr would exit stage left before Trump had a chance to fire him. Trump did not force him out. That I know. And Trump did not give him the option, I'm going to fire you. He actually caused Trump to be afraid. Holy cow, I just got that. He took his stuff, but let me tell you, he told him, I know where the bodies are buried. Remember I told you guys this before? And I feel like he's very upset with Trump. And, you know, how dare you trash me like that? I think when he went in there, he wasn't yelling or anything, but he was just direct. And, you know, he left that nice exit. He says, I'll leave this nice exit and act like I'm still going to look at the for fraud. But you know that you did not win as president. He told him. He told McConnell too. Holy crap. He told McConnell too. He said, this guy is done. So you guys better figure out what you're going to do. And Putin announced that he was going to congratulate Biden. Biden's going to be very strict on Russia. So go ahead and tell us. I can't stay on long, you guys, but go ahead and tell us what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Oh, you know, I've been working so hard, you guys. And I'm in a group working on my book. And oh my God, I just looked at my schedule and it actually has some time off that I'm going to really concentrate on the book for Christmas and New Year's. Okay, tell me what you can tell me. Anything coming up in the next couple of weeks that you want to let me know? Still not 100%. We're working forward and saying, yay, there's money problems or money situations coming up. Maybe it's the stock market, I don't know, but there's money, people holding on to the money. And it's not an outright war or anything, but there's some bad news coming up, but it doesn't turn into anything big, and it could be with a foreign country. See, what we have down the road here is a new beginning. New beginning. So people are looking forward to that. What do we have? 36 days till, oh God, I can't wait. He will. And you know, I also feel that Barr had to get out from under this pardoning stuff that Trump's going to do. Let's look at the new guy, because I think the new guy might protest. Let's look. This new guy taking over for Barr, and he might have even told Trump, because Trump was being very sweet, but yeah, he doesn't care. The guy, you know, the guy did everything for him, but you didn't say that this was a fraudulent voting system. Just like those SCOTUSes didn't say it was fraudulent. He thought everybody was going to jump on his train. So how about this new guy at the DOJ, the Assistant Attorney General? He doesn't like the feeling of it. He's not feeling, he's coming in, he's a little oppressed. I see Barr talking to people, telling them what's going on. He's stalemate. He's not able to do anything. I thought, is Trump going to try to pardon people? I think so, but he might be able to tie Trump's hands so he can't do as much as he thought he could do. Somebody said he was going to do Bill Cosby too, because it was a sham. Anything involving with men attacking women, you know, Trump is the one saying they're innocent. It's very sad. So I'll probably be back on Thursday, you guys. And probably below this video, could you write me your questions you want for next Thursday? And I'll talk to you later. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but I'm happy. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao. Oops, sorry.